Hello class, my name is Paul Seitz. Welcome to Fundamentals of Case Management. Not saying it just because I teach the class, but this is the most important class you will be taking. Why? Because when you go out into the field, you're going to be doing case management work in one form or the other. Case managers are in hospitals, insurance, rehab, not-for-profits, all over the place. This class will give you the techniques and the knowledge to be successful as a case manager. As we go through the semester, you will see that there's like all parts from other classes: crisis intervention, your group class, your psychology class, intro to counseling class, and we take all parts of it for you to be a case manager. So I hope you find this class informative. The format is reading, some videos, discussion boards. There are 4 assignments, all with real practical application. There's a midterm, which as we get closer we'll talk about it. And then there's a final, and the final is 50 multiple choice and all based on the discussion board. So if you keep up with the discussion boards, you will do fine on the final. And I also give a study guide for the final. This class is hard to fail, but I say that every semester and someone always fails. Every assignment I give, there's a rubric. It breaks down exactly what I'm looking for and the points. The discussion boards are important. They add up. They're only 6 points each, but especially in a summer session, it seems a little more condensed from 16 to 12 weeks. But the discussion boards add up. If you fall behind the assignments, then you're going to fail this class. But if you do the work, I'm here to help you succeed, not fail you. Reach out if you ever have any questions. This is an intimate class. I think the last time I looked there was only 8 of us. So we're going to be able to really do some great work together and be supportive of each other, as well as get to know each other and each other's styles. With that being said, if I don't know there's a problem, I can't help you. So you'll see on the syllabus there's my contact information. So you could email me, you could call me, you could text me, whatever you're comfortable with. And as I said, I want you to succeed because one day I may be hiring you, and I want you to know how to be an amazing case manager. So what is case management? The first thing you're going to read, what are the attributes of a successful case manager? And what a case manager is, sort of, we control everything, but we do nothing. But we're the coordinator, we're the quarterback, we're the ones calling the shots and not necessarily doing the direct work. The work we will be doing is with the client in helping them find out what their needs are, find out what their strengths, what their weaknesses are, to make them part of the planning process, to help educate them, because part of a successful case manager is empowering our clients so the next time there is an issue, they could be their own case manager. So the case manager meets the clients, develops a therapeutic relationship, unlike crisis intervention, which you're in and out in maybe 2 or 3 sessions. In case management, you'll be working longer and more closely with a client. So you get to know them better, which has its pluses and minuses, which we'll talk about a little later on. Once we get to meet the client, find out what their needs are, their strengths and weaknesses, then we start developing the plan, and then we start getting the players involved who's going to help implement that plan. Be it a counselor, be it rehab, drug, physical rehab, PTOTST, be it job training, be it a school. We then start developing the case plan, get the players involved, set dates, and then work with the client and see if things are going well or if there's going to be need for changes in the case plan. So you can see how important it is to understand the fundamentals of case management to be successful at what we're going to do. So I don't want to ramble on too long. What I'm going to do is try and do these brief video introductions to the chapter and a little bit about the class every week. I hope you're all being safe, socially distancing. There's going to be a new norm, and there's going to be a need for a lot of case management. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. As I said, there's only 8, so reach out, have questions. I want this to be as interactive as possible. As I said, there's reading, there's videos, and then we actually use like forms and things in the field of case management. So I'm rambling. So have a great day, and I look forward to getting to know everyone. And my introduction. Currently, I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I am a certified case manager, and I've been in the field for 32 years. Currently, I have a private practice where I do outpatient mental health counseling. I'm a cognitive behavioral therapist, but I have a history. Actually, I started out the first 13 years, I did case management, and even part of the job as a therapist is being a case manager and helping your clients. But I worked for the Department of Social Service in they call it the Nursing Home Without Walls program, where instead of putting someone to a nursing home, you coordinate the services for them in the house, which was cheaper and generally the best place for someone to be. After that, I worked for a children's hospital as a case manager for chronically ill children. And from that, I became the director of case management for St. Mary's Hospital for Children and oversaw nurses and social workers as case managers in different programs. But it was all keeping children at home, as I said, which is the best place to give care. After that, I worked for a for-profit agency, a national director of case management, and that was a nursing agency that was across the country. After that, I then moved to Florida and worked for Catholic Charities. I was the regional director for Brevard and Volusia County, and once again, I was in charge of clinical counselors as well as a lot of people doing case management. And after that, then I opened up this private practice, which we've been here working for 13, 14 years, and been teaching, which I love, at Eastern Florida since for 4 years. So I love what I do. I believe in the profession of social work, so I may tend to be biased. But if you have any questions, depending on where you're going and what you're doing next, if you're going into the field, please ask questions. At some point, we'll talk about the different venues that you could practice in and what you can do with this degree, which is a lot. So have a great day, and I look forward to meeting all of you. Bye.